cleared him. Yes, he said it, and I cleared him. So when it came up, and he still said what he felt, I felt hot. I felt sick.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Valinosa again, and yes, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so and turn on your notifications bell so you're the first to get notified once I upload my content. So guys, you know that after all that happened during the live eviction show, especially with Nengi, Ozo and Dorathy, and then Brighto having to say publicly that Dorathy has feelings for Ozo, Dorathy didn't take it very lightly. Like, Dorathy was pissed. Dorathy was angry with, Brighto. She just wasn't ready to have that anymore. Like, I think she was really mad, and everyone could tell that she was mad, Yeah, so what happened was, after that time, like, Dorathy just went to bed. She forced herself to sleep, and then she slept for a few hours, and then when she woke up, like, people were like, where's Dorathy? Even me, at some point, I felt like the silence was much needed, but I felt like she was just so pissed that she had to, like, calm herself down. And that's a great self-control, for Dorathy there. So I really would applaud Dorathy for, being that mature and articulate and stuff like that. So when she woke up, she now decided to clear the air between, herself and, Brighto. And so she called Brighto up, or I don't know how they met, but they were talking in the garden, and she was telling Brighto that seriously, that I really was pissed and everything. That what really got to her most was the fact that, she just did not want to put herself in that situation anymore, and especially because she had this conversation with Brighto yesterday. So yesterday, Brighto and herself had that conversation, and she cleared the air. She told, Brighto, because Brighto was like, I know you like this guy and stuff like that, and she was like, no, there's nothing like that. I really do not have any feelings whatsoever for this dude. And so she felt like, since I cleared the air yesterday, I felt very, stupid. I felt, I looked like a liar when you now publicly, said that I still have feelings. In fact, that I do have feelings for Ozo, because I'm like, where is it coming from? Why is this guy saying this? Like, what are you trying to prove? Are you trying to cloud chase with me and everything? What angle are you coming from? And that's why, in the house, she has tried so much to take herself away from all of these things, especially because something like this has happened in the past, and it went really messy. And so she just, in fact, she even revealed that her love life is a mess. Her love life is, like, that's why she just took away love and everything before she came into the house, because she just does not want to get to certain place or certain things, in the house. She just does not want to go to those places, and I think, someday I'd like to really hear Dorathy's story, especially her love story. So Brighto was like, no, you should understand that. First of all, I didn't say anything to hurt you. It wasn't intentional or anything. I felt like it wasn't, Aproko called my name. It was the live show, and Aproko called my name. I just wanted to, like, and all I had to do was respond. The only thing that I said was to say how I felt. So it wasn't like a personal vendetta or anything like that. No, it was just me expressing my feelings or my observations and stuff like that. And then she's like, yeah, I understand, but why would you still say that after I had already cleared you yesterday that I do not have any feelings whatsoever for this guy? That's where my anger is coming from. And so the other thing she said was like, how did Aproko even know about it? Like, how? Where did he even get that theory from? Like, what is going on? And then, and as she was saying it, she was not like, oh, maybe Big Brother is watching. Big Brother is watching. And then, Brighto was like, yeah, that's what I wanted you to understand. Big Brother sees everything. And to be honest, since we had that discussion last night, I never uttered a word to anybody. And so Dorathy was like, not even Watoni. And then she was like, am I mad? Which Watoni? I never said a word to anybody. So, they see everything. They know what is going on. And so they definitely ask me. In fact, at some point, I felt like all the things you said to me last night, you were joking about them because you were drunk. I felt like, because yesterday was a party and everybody was like messed up and everybody was like, high, so he felt like she was drunk, especially because Dorathy also told him that she wanted to kiss him that yesterday. So that was even the more reason he felt like, oh, this girl is high. So he never took anything that she said to him seriously. And that's why he went ahead to, like, tell Ebuka that I think this girl still has, does have feelings for Ozo, and then she was like, no, I don't. We have been just friends. And, she now went ahead to like tell him how, the relationship between herself and, Ozo started, how they, the first day they were trying to have the don't leave me challenge. And Ozo went ahead to like give the answer before she could do that. And so she was like, I'll show you. And then Ozo felt bad and was like, okay, sorry, I owe you. And from there, the relationship started. And, Tricky T, he had that issue with Tricky T. He didn't have a bed. And he invited him to like, okay, come and stay with me, because Tricky T said we can't share the same bed. And, other housemates were like, first night, you people want to stay on the same bed and everything. And late into the night, these same people who were like laughing at them, came to even look for sleeping partners, and they now started laughing, back at them. See, it was like, oh, you people were laughing at us earlier, but now you are the one doing the same thing. And that from there, they just had this bond and everything. And from the way that Ozo was trained, he is a family-oriented person, and so if sort of bonded with her like a sister, and that's the bond that both of them share. Because she even asked him like, do you see me like a sister or something? Do I remind you of your sisters? And he said yes. And so that has been like the bond. And to be honest, as humans, she was carried away by his by his attention, the way he showed her attention and everything. I mean, no, who doesn't love attention? Do you understand? That when she was receiving all of this attention, she was feeding off of those attention, and at some point it got to her. And so when Nengi came into the picture, she felt bad, because naturally anybody would feel bad. I mean, if you were going to have somebody, it would be divided, and she wanted all of that attention to herself. But that did not in any way make her feel like, oh, you shouldn't go after Nengi or stuff. That she didn't have any business, any problems with it. The only time she had problems with it was after the Truth or Dare, when Ozo came to her and told her that, see, this girl did this, and I think I'm gonna withdraw and stuff like that. That's when she now started, kind of having problems, because she feels like, Ozo is my G, you get? And that's it. And on that ground, nothing else. I mean, that she's friends with Nengi, not like they are friends. They say hi when they need to. They have their games when they need to have their games. But that's what there is, nothing more. And so when people, like from the first Sunday, she just never wanted all of this, because she knew it was going to happen. And when she noticed that this was, becoming a narrative, she just tried to take herself out of the whole equation. That she even called, Ozo and talked to the Ozo about it. Like, if this is how it's going to be, because people are seeing us together and everything, the way we're close, they might think something is going on, when in reality nothing is actually going on. And so they had that conversation. They talked about it, and they even had like malice for like some days, until both of them got back together, because Ozo like, you think you can bullshit me? No, we are stuck. We're going to be friends forever and stuff like that. That is what it is. So she's really very worried and pained that people will have that perception and still be assuming that there is a feeling somewhere, when in reality, in all truth, in all honesty, there's really no feelings whatsoever. So Brighto was like, I'm sorry, maybe this time I'm wrong, because I was just observing and I felt like, oh wait, I think that you did have feelings for Ozo, but what you're trying to do is just to kill the feelings and all of that. And she's like, no, Brad, nothing like that. I never had any of those feelings. Yes, I liked him. Like, I mean, I love the attention, but not like I had feelings for him. And so Brighto was like, okay, I can't tell you sorry, because I don't think I did anything wrong to you. I only, answered a question that Ebuka threw at me, and that's it. And then she was like, yeah, but you said something when I had already cleared it with you the other night, yesterday night, that, there is nothing like that and all of that. So I felt really bad. And that she feels like all of this drama going on in the house is not called for. I mean, like, she can switch up on anybody. 2 seconds is not even enough for her to switch up, but she does not want any to be involved in any of those dramas and stuff like that. That even coming to the house, she never came with any strategy. She's not here. She's the same person that she was when she walked into the house. Is the same person that she is right now, because it feels like if you're pretending, at some point you forget the script and go back to the person that you have always been. So she's just going to be herself and continuously be herself. So guys, Dorathy has cleared the air. She has cleared the air with between herself and Brighto. They've settled. They've had like this long conversation. I just hope, because at some point Brighto was asking her, what do you think I'm a bad person? And then she's like, I don't really know. I don't even know what your strategy is, but I know that you're a very calculative person. At some point, she even called Brighto that you are Aproko.com and everything. And then he's like, no, I don't go about telling people about people's business. In fact, I don't hate you. I don't hate Ozo. So why would I do that? Guys, See this guy, but I know that also Dorathy is smart to have even noticed that this guy is calculative and stuff. So guys, what do you think about this whole situation and this whole Dorathy also Nengi Brighto ish? What do you think? Because right now I'm just tired. I'm also going to make another video about Ozo and Nengi. It's like our brother Ozo does not hear word. Nengi has said it now. Nengi is opening up and telling him it's okay to have do, but this boy does not want to hear word. So guys, I'm making that video and I'll upload it soon. So stay glued to my channel, subscribe to this channel until we see again. Peace out.